Cameron commented on my mountain biking with the Hubsan H501S video and asked how I mounted the transmitter to make the video. So for any of you who want to make an action video with the H501S, this will just show you the setup I used, and it'll just raise a few points to be aware of if you're going to use the H501S in this way in follow me mode. When I first saw the sales blurb for the H501S, the thing that sold me on the quad was GPS and follow me mode on a quad capable of reasonable video, and that's exactly what I was looking for while not wanting to pay DJI money. And this sales blurb sold me the dream of being able to mount a bike down a hill with the H501S following me and capturing every moment, but it's not that simple. The follow me function of the 501S works with the GPS coordinates of the quadcopter and the transmitter. So the quad follows the location of the transmitter, which is great, but the transmitter is huge. And as you can see, there is no way of mounting it. There are no hooks, no eyes, no straps. There's just no way to mount it to anything that's smooth. So when you're riding a mountain bike, you really don't want to have to be dealing with a transmitter at the same time. So you don't want to be holding it, you need it mounted quite solidly. You initiate follow me mode on the 501S by pushing in the right stick. Any movement of the sticks apart from the throttle up or down will take you back out of follow me mode, which means you can't just throw the transmitter in your backpack because you're very likely to knock a stick or one of the switches, which runs the risk of a flyaway whilst you're riding off into the sunset unaware of what's happening to your quad. My solution to the problem was a lunch bag. I cut out the lunch bag to match the screen and controls of the transmitter and mounted it to my backpack with reusable zip ties. This backpack, the Vango, is great for the H501S. It's lightweight, it has room for the quad with the props on, the transmitter and the batteries, and you can just take it with you on a mountain bike ride or just on a hike, and it doesn't get in the way at all. I launched the quad with a transmitter and in its lunch bag already attached to the backpack. Then I framed the shots and put the quad into follow me mode, and just put the backpack on and set off, and the quad will just follow you from that point. If something's going wrong, it's very easy to stop, quickly take off the backpack and regain control. My biggest worry about the setup was that the vibration of biking over rough ground would be enough to vibrate the sticks and take me out of follow me mode, but that didn't happen, as you can see from the video. There are a few things to be aware of when using the H501S in follow me mode. One of them is toilet bowling. It's explained in many YouTube videos, so I won't repeat it here. But in short, the quad will travel in ever larger circles until it crashes or you regain control. If you notice the 501 toilet bowling in follow me mode, it's very easy to deal with. Take off the backpack, flick the quad out of GPS into alt mode and then back into GPS, and usually the quad will just stabilise. You can then frame your shot again, put it back into follow me mode, and all should be well. Something else to be aware of with the H501S in follow me mode is low voltage, and that's the reason that the quad crashed in my follow me video. The H501S will auto land when it reaches about 6.7 volts or thereabouts, and I started my run with about 7.2 volts showing on the screen. But with the greater amp draw using follow me mode at 12-13 miles an hour, the battery drained very quickly and the quad did what it was supposed to do and auto landed. So I wouldn't start any activity in follow me mode on less than 7.5 to 7.8 volts, and only then I'd fly for a few minutes before landing. It's a real leap of faith when you have the quad following you from behind and you're on your own when you're filming solo, because when you're travelling at any speed you can't hear the props, so you have no idea where the quad is or what it's doing. And when you look around and your quad's not there anymore, it's not a good feeling. When the quad's in front of you or to the side, it's far more comfortable because you can see the quad and you know how it's behaving. I was very lucky that I found my quad are still buzzing away in some long grass a few hundred feet away. The final thing to note is that in follow me mode, the H501S will maintain the altitude you set when you enter follow me mode. So if you're on a nice flat trail or road, no problem, the H501S will track you and keep you in shot. But if you're descending, the quad will carry on at the same height and will lose you out of the bottom of the shot. If you're ascending, the quad will maintain the same height and will lose you out of the top of the shot and eventually crash into the side of the hill if you don't intervene and manually adjust the altitude. I've had great fun with the H501S. It's great to throw in a backpack and take on a walk to the beach or whatever. The camera is not DJI quality by any means, but it's not DJI money either. The DJI Mavic seems to be the logical conclusion to this type of ultra portable action drone, but the price is 5 to 6 times that of the H501S. Overall, I love this little quad. It has a lot of features for the price and it's a great backpackable go anywhere quad.